It's a really good feeling. I have a lot of really special moments in this stadium with these supporters, and overall, the majority of them were friendly. There were a few hostile ones, but that's to be expected when you come to this facility. Um, but overall, the welcome was nice, and to get this point, I mean, it's just a huge testament to our team and who we are as a group. Because we continue to fight. We do everything we can to keep ourselves in the game and come out of here with a result. And now it was just a special moment for me. And after the game, I was handed a ring that we won for the Supporter Shield in 2019. So it was a nice welcome home, I would say, overall.
And the question from Delmy was what it was like to return to the bank, the atmosphere was like for you, and the pros and cons of knowing an opponent as well as you do with LAFC.
Yeah, I think that there are definitely a lot of pros and cons that go into knowing and being familiar with the opponent. I mean, the first play, Carlos cuts in on his left foot and tries to curl it to the back post, and I honestly just had to laugh. And Carlos and we looked at each other and we just started smiling, just because I've seen that play so many times in training, and sometimes I save it. A lot of times he would score, but it was just a very iconic play that I'm so familiar with, and I knew he was going to try it at one point in the game. I just didn't know when. I mean, he did get the best of me with his right-footed chip, which I didn't know Carlos had a right foot. But all jokes aside, I mean, they're phenomenal players, and it was something that I really look forward to coming back to playing in this game.
Andy, go ahead.
Tyler, you talked about the little plays that made up the draw. Your save in, I think, the 14th minute on Carlos comes to mind. What other ones from the guys in front of you did you feel like helped get you at this point?
I mean, there's just a lot of dirty work. There's a lot of running, a lot of fighting, a lot of little duels that were won kind of around the field, and guys did well and closed down the spaces. LAFC loves to play those little slip balls in behind, and our back line and midfield line did a really good job of cutting out the spaces and making them play around us and making it difficult for them. And I think one play in particular is the ball comes back across to Cifuentes, and he fakes a shot and then cuts back onto his right foot where he has a good amount of the goal to shoot at. And Ozzy makes this lunging effort and puts it out for a corner kick. And I think that when you get that type of play from your captain, from your leader, it's something that gives the team life and energy. And so everybody, I think, kind of fed off of each other tonight, and we told ourselves that whatever we're going to do it together. And so that was kind of the motto and the mentality that we used and we thrived with tonight.
All right, we have time for one last question here for Tyler. So if you've got one, raise your hand. Andy, go ahead.
Tyler, why don't you have them just ship you the ring?
I think that they wanted it to be a special moment where it's like you come back and you receive it here. And so there's a lot of friendly faces around this club, and I want to give a shout out to one in particular, a supporter, Gino, who reached out to me today and told me he couldn't come to the game, but he offered me his 2 seats that he uses to typically attend the matches here. And I think that is the family environment that you really are a part of their family here, and the fans do really support you and love you here. And that was just a really kind gesture by him to offer that, because I mean, he didn't have to do that, and I was able to bring two more close family members to the game, which was truly something special.